Move. Move. So that's our front door. Buster. You come to our house, first thing you see is this display. This is the green wall. You have a lady here. Just a shrine. We first moved here, the first thing we did is this wall. And I painted this a mottled green and black, about 3 different colors green, the whole wall. Then I put the pegboard on top of it and painted identical, same thing. So in other words, made this invisible. Then before I put any jewelry on, we put took the 24 karat gold paint and then we diluted it with water. I say we, I did all this with a sponge, and I sponged it, in other words, to simulate the passage of time. And then the sun, cut it with a jigsaw, so it's not cut very nicely, but the dimensions are right, and it also spins. It's painted with a hard abrasive paint. I deliberately modeled it also, M-O-T-T, mottle, just to make it look rough. I didn't want it to be smooth. And also overthought it, putting a electric motor and ball bearings and things like that, but this is much better. This is just, when we first moved here 6 years ago, that was just part of the stuff we brought with us. And it's supposed to simulate a donation place for people to leave their things when they pass without legacy. So we put all the junk jewelry up here, nothing with the stones or embellishment. It's just you know, to simulate gold. People, certain areas, they have nothing their whole life, but they have their gold. But when you die, you gotta give it to someone. It's really dirty. I did this 6 years ago. I really haven't touched it since. So that's that. And that I got for free on Craigslist. Guy was giving this away. It's a big paddle. This simulates a pizza pan thing. But he was giving it away. He got it because he was going to make a shield out of it for his gladiator training, believe it or not. But then they were moving. It was in the garage. Had a price tag on about $60 or something. Bed Bath & Beyond, something like that. And so I got it for free, and then I got it home and didn't even know what it was. It was a shelf, so we hung it here. That's Walter and Helen, Julie's parents. They've been gone for a while. And when Walter worked, these are his hats. Yeah, Saskatchewan. Worked for the Park Service. That was his hat. That's Julie's sister Helen. And we lost her a few years ago. And every night we light the candle. But that's the next wall. Here is the reason I'm doing the video, because I talked about this Christmas tree last night. That's the Pegboard Christmas tree, and that's Ocha sitting in front of it. It's daytime, and so it's a little more brilliant at night. I said yesterday, just cut it out of pegboard, nothing fancy, it's a straight triangle cut. Cutting pegboard with the jigsaw is a drag, but was able to make the stem disappear. And these are all the Christmas ornaments we had 6 years ago. And in that 6 years time, we just got boxes and boxes. But I never really wanted to add anything to it. And this has been here since Christmas 2019. Put it up during the crisis. But that's it. We really have not added even one thing to it since then. Oops. Guess I've lost a few things though. And this is Christmas tree green. I said last night, this is Christmas tree green. So it's, when you paint it, it's got this metallic look to it. Pretty cool. But it wasn't the first thing. This was the first thing. This skull is entirely fiberglass. Julie got this from the lot. Pulled out of a trash can on the lot, Warner Brothers lot. And then put the brown Southwestern wash on the whole thing. The red stripe at the top is a prosperity stripe, if you know what that is. And Julie did this, and then we put up the Christmas tree. That was the last part. So we made some use out of that one panel that was basically a nothing panel. So there you go. But I wanted to see the Christmas tree,